Well, that was a bit fiddly. Yes, I'm faffing about in the backyard again. I didn't realise there were two bloody... Who invented Allen bolts? Must be the crappiest invention ever. Just stainless hex nuts would be best. Bloody things. Yeah, this side wasn't too bad, but the other side I couldn't get my hand in and get enough leverage. And I just managed between these two, a long and a short. What am I doing? Well, should be loose now. How's that brake line come off? There's a little ledge. Come on, come on. There we are, that's the old one. Yes, I've been shopping on eBay again. Squirt some oil on and give it all a clean. Yes, I'm keeping away from the brake disc. I hope. There's all t-shirt, that's best. Worse than a waste in a duster. Look at that, not lovely. Yeah, lad was selling that. I don't know why, because I think he's still got his bike. Only thing I'm concerned about, there isn't a hole there, but that's not really necessary because they'll secure it. And it's sprayed in the Honda blue, metallic blue. So I'll put it on and I'll just see if I need to saw that other clamp off. Don't want the brake line flapping about. But that's got one clamp there. Better from this side, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's very nice. Like I said, I don't want to rub the paint off, so I've got some copper washers inside. Rubber ones would be best. Right, brake line, where's that go? Under and over. That's it. Oh, I see, yeah, that oh yeah. The bolt goes through there and that's just held there, so I don't need to saw that up, that's fortunate. Yeah, very nice. It's a very snug fit. Right, well, a slight modification needed. I've got my little needle files out, can you see? Because these little special Allen bolts have got a little extra collar on, like a built-in spacer. So it looks like they've just sort of been, there's a risk of cracking the plastic if they are plastic, not fiberglass. The Air Max belly pan was fiberglass, but I think this is plastic. Yeah, so I'm going to get me a little round needle file. A round one. I don't know. And just carefully make the hole to that diameter. Just been having a route around. I found some copper washers which are ideal. Look at them. From my little... I've got loads of these trays with all sorts of crap in. But these, like I said, because of that little spacer, look at that, they fit perfect. The spacer goes through the big hole and seems to have left enough to locate on, you know, because it's a locating thing, isn't it, on the lugs. Right, so that's ideal. This is slow progress, but you know, what I could do, but I don't want to get too drastic, is melt it, but I'm nearly there, it's nearly big enough. Not quite. Like I said, it has to fit over the top of that, otherwise they'll just crush the plastic and snap it. Just to speed things up, I've decided to carefully heat a screwdriver up. Careful. That's not the careful bit, that's the careful bit. Just gently melt a hole. I'm fed up of doing that. I'm not used to doing that quickly. Honest. I thought while it's warming up I'll show you them mirrors. I got 2 pair because they're £9.99, and like I said, the spares in case I fall off again. And they are identical. Can you see them marks? Reference marks. And L and I. Like Jimmy Cricket's Wellingtons, left and right. Drain all. And yeah, nice quality. Moving Parts UK. £9.99. £14. That's 14 Aldi pizzas I could have saved. And of course, not in any fancy packaging. But I was saying to Hepcat Harley, they probably use the same suppliers in China. Oxford will send for hundreds of them and then charge the earth for them. That's from Aldi. Wash and wax from Aldi. Yeah, I should have washed before I started this job. Wash the bike, not me. Right, it should be warm enough now. It's glowing. Ooh. Smoking. Oops. Ooh, I better take this helmet off. I should have done it on the little gas trap. Yes, excuse your guns. Tomorrow's cleaning day. Although the red arrows have just been over our house. Well, about an hour ago actually, when I started this job. Because the air show that was in Blackpool is now in Southport this weekend. And it's on tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I'm going or not because A, I've seen the air show, although it is only a tank of petrol. But B, the road into Southport is just appalling. The dual carriageway narrows down to a bloody narrow road about 15 foot across. And it's just chocker, you know, going home and coming. So I don't think I'll be going. Well, I'll see. That's the trouble we're using that a screwdriver. I've asked it up. So it started when I was pushing it in the hole. I thought it's moving and it's all dislodged. They are only cheap things. I'll better cool it down and loosen up. I've got that out my bloody tool drawer, and that's, I just checked, and that's the ideal diameter, and it's not going to bloody melt. Silly sod, I've ruined one of my stubbies now. Right, it's nearly there. Look at the time. Well, it's finally on. It's been on and off about 5 times now, readjusting the holes. Like I said, I've melted it lower down to raise this up to provide a bit more clearance. It's talk about hugger, but you have to hug so close. Same at the other side though. It's not. I thought it might be skew diddly, but it's not. Right, well, thanks very much, Miles. That's lovely. Why do you take it off your bike though? Was it rubbing your tyre? When you forget a different make of tyre, maybe it would rub. They're all exactly the same kind of, no, tread pattern are they, or thickness. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's on, it's not rubbing. Looks great. I've got to scratch the bloody thing slightly. Just to put it on, I'll put it on the wheel and then turning the wheel forward. And it scraped on all the grime inside the bloody exhaust silencer. Typical. I suppose I could put something on, not a plaster. Yeah, maybe a blue reflector, I've still got some. I'm going to put some wax on though, because a so-called scratch cover I've got blue. Comes with a little crayon and it's totally bloody useless. So if I wipe the wet crayon off gently. Yeah, picture none of them hands, you can't get them hands anymore. Unless you take that off and re-stick it. Yeah, one fell off. So I carefully twist it off and get some more sticky on the back. Oh, I'll piece about that later. Yeah, I'll stick a hand on it, why not? Yep, thanks again and thanks for watching. Another bit of bling with the blue theme. Only other thing you can get for this model is some nice radiator shrouds, but because I've fitted these crash boys, I have to cut a chunk out of them to fit them. And you know how much they are? £115 from Airmax, so you can sod off with that, unless I see some second hand ones going cheap. I could cut a bit out, but that's been a faff, just making the holes bigger. You know, to take them bloody funny little bolts. Anyway, there we go. I think I'll leave that off. It'll only scratch. Right, okay, that's it for now. Bye.